These days, we're inundated with information, and most new ideas are gone in seconds. But sometimes an idea sticks with us. Every once in a while, an idea goes viral. Let's take Crocs, for example. I'm talking about the foam shoe, not the reptile in the Ross River. Despite being the world's ugliest footwear, Crocs are everywhere. I've seen them for sale in the middle of rural Mozambique. Worse, my baby just received his first pair and he loves them. Their popularity defies logic, but they've sold 50 million pairs. So why are we talking about Crocs? Because their spread can be explained by a pattern, and we can use the pattern to help us solve problems. The pattern is explained by diffusion of innovation theory. In 1962, Everett Rogers proposed that new ideas are spread through social groups by innovators, who are followed by early adopters, early majority, late majority, and at the end of the bell curve, the laggards. Somewhere in the early majority, an innovation reaches a critical mass, and that's the key. Critical mass is the point after which an innovation starts to spread on its own or becomes self-regulating. The problem I'm interested in is protein deficiency in Solomon Islands. Despite being a coastal country, the mountains are so steep that any marine fish that makes it to the highlands is too expensive for people to afford. Our research question is, how can we best facilitate the spread of tilapia ponds so that there's enough protein? Our hypothesis is we'll get there through an agent of change. That's a well-connected, charismatic person who leads by example, and in our case, it's Lionel. For 4 years, we've worked with Lionel in developing his demonstration pond and sharing information through his social networks. So what have we found? It's working. Close to 100 ponds have spread throughout the province. And according to the theory, we're approaching that critical mass. So things seem to be going pretty well. Where's the paradox? Well, here it is. People love tilapia ponds. They're spreading like wildfire. But essentially no one is eating fish from the ponds. So why is the idea of fish farming so appealing if the benefits aren't being realized? Is the idea itself stickier than the practice? That's the paradox that we're continuing to investigate in Solomon Islands, and I call it diffusion of illusion.